Hey, what's up guys? This is the new Tesla Roadster. They brought this thing to the Petersen Automotive Museum in Los Angeles. Now I got lucky because I'm nearby, so we definitely had to go check this thing out, and it looks amazing in person, especially from the exterior. Now if you guys are nearby, I definitely recommend checking this thing out because it's only going to be here for a limited time. Now in this video, I'm going to show you guys some zoomed out shots, some zoomed in shots, show you guys the wheels, tires, tire sizes, and interior, and point out a few things that I didn't notice until I saw it in person. The funny thing is we came here to check out this car, but we ran into Doug DeMiro, and I approached him. It was a super cool guy. We talked for a few minutes. I wanted to get his take on this car because, as you guys know, he has a YouTube channel with a lot of subscribers, over 4 million, and he does a whole bunch of car reviews on all types of makes and models and stuff. And he mentioned he thought it was a pretty cool car, definitely liked it, just wasn't sure if they were going to meet schedule or not. Now, I can agree with that because obviously I do like the car, and in terms of schedule, yeah, I don't know if they'll meet schedule or not just because they have a lot going on. But even if they don't meet schedule and it comes out a year later or something, this thing is still amazing. And I know there's going to be a whole bunch of videos on this on YouTube of this thing destroying supercars. So I can't wait to see that. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. It would be super awesome if I can actually get my hands on one of these. Oh man, that would be amazing. Alright, back to the video. Starting with the bucket seats, because you know you need to hang on in this car. They made really nice quality bucket seats. It looks like it's carbon fiber backing, a two-tone, white part's leather, grayish part. It looks like suede to me, but looks very nice. Moving on to the center console, the screen is in portrait mode, so it might look amazing for certain things. They might have like a race mode or something that would just look really cool there. But in terms of entertainment, typically landscape looks better if you're watching Netflix, YouTube, or if you're trying to play a game or something in the car. I would think landscape would look better. But I mean, at this point, like, if you have this car and it's this amazing, then I don't think it really matters. I think the design looks really cool. And if you notice, it looks like there's some storage space behind the screen. I don't know how ergonomic that's going to be if you're trying to reach into it, but the fact that it's there is nice, and probably behind that is the charging spot, just like the Model 3s have it, and the Model Ys and stuff. So moving on to the car, it looks like the glass roof has curves in there. This whole car is like amazingly aerodynamic. You could see it. The side mirrors are missing. I don't know if they're going to add that for production. I would assume that they would have to, unless it's not required by law, but I feel like it is, but I don't know. They might figure something out. But overall, looks really cool. The rear diffuser looks amazing. It looks like it's made out of straight carbon fiber. The whole bottom is flat, as you would expect, because there's a big battery there. So overall, I mean, this thing looks fast. Like, even when it's not moving, it just looks like it can take high speeds. So, and this is a pre-production model, so just being a concept, I wonder what the real thing is going to be like and how fast it's going to be. Moving on to the rear tail light, it looks like there's carbon fiber around it, and looks like there's an LED strip that's going in between the carbon fiber. Going to the rear tires, it looks like carbon ceramic brakes, huge caliper, which is something you would need for something this fast, especially on the track. Carbon fiber around the rim, outer part of the rim, and you have a tire size of 325/30 ZR21, so 21-inch rims and pretty wide for the tires in the back. Now, going back to the interior again, when you look closely, it kind of looks like there's two screens there that might give you some information, maybe how fast you're going on the driver's side and maybe something else on the passenger side, but they do look like some sort of indicator. Looking at the steering wheel, we saw this yoke style steering wheel. The thing that I didn't notice before was that it looks like you can't adjust the height of the steering wheel. That part doesn't look like it's movable. So do you move the chair to adjust to the steering wheel, or what do you do at this point? So, or is this just because it's a concept, it's going to change in the future? but it's just something that came to mind. It's like, how do you adjust that kind of thing? Moving on to the front left cameras, the same exact place as pretty much all the modern Teslas. And the front tires have a size of 265/35 ZR20, so a little less wider and 20-inch rims rather than 21-inch rims. So you can't do a tire rotation, at least from front to back you can. So it looks like LED lights. It looks like the same thing with carbon ceramic with an LED strip in between it, probably for signaling or something like that, or maybe daytime running lights. So very cool, aggressive shape, very well integrated. And if we look at the front part where there's a vent, it looks like a radiator is there with the carbon fiber lip below it, and the car is low, so it looks like they did scrape the car, which seems pretty easy to do for this car because it's definitely on the lower side. But we look at the bottom and it is flush, it's straight, so very, very aerodynamic, which is what you would expect from this car. And the Tesla logo looks more like a sticker than an actual thing, and that might also be for aerodynamic purposes as well. Door handles, it's these three lines. You just swipe your finger down and that unlocks the door. And if you look at the rear window, it's kind of curving in to the car. It's hard to see that from the side, but from this angle you could see it's curving in. I don't know if there's actually an opening there because it's dark, but and as far as the T-top, because you could remove this part you basically would just move the latches, both of those latches, maybe pull them down or something, and it looks like you can remove that. Probably would be easy with two people, and I would assume there's storage within the car because this car is electric and the motors are usually down by the bottom, and electric cars typically have extra space. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment sections below. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy the bonus material.